day 9 is traditional snowmen. So I'm starting out piping the head and then the bottom of the snowman, and I'm gonna let that set for about 2 hours just so the royal icing is firm enough so that when I go in to pipe the middle section of the snowman, I'll have distinct sections in my piping. If that's not something that you want to do, you can by all means pipe the entire snowman all at one time. And once I've piped, or once the head and the bottom of the snowman has set for 2 hours, I'll go in and pipe the middle section of the snowman and also the hat. And for the larger snowman, I do the brim and I let that set, and then about 2 hours later I'll come back and pipe the top of the hat. But for the smaller snowman, I just pipe the entire hat all at once. And after I've let the brim set, I'll go in and pipe the top of the hat. That's what you're seeing here, but you'll also see me pipe the entire hat for the smaller snowman. And after I've done the hats, I'll go back in and do the scarves. And I forgot to turn on the camera when I was piping the scarves, but I just pipe a bar right across the section between the head and the body of the snowman, so the first two circles. And then depending on how I was feeling, either I pipe the entire scarf, which you see here on the larger snowman with the red scarf, or I do just part of the scarf, which you see on the smaller snowman there with the green scarf, so it's just the bar. And I'll go back in once that's set, so again about 2 hours, and I'll pipe the tails of the scarf on. And for the eyes, I'm just using really thick black royal icing on the smallest tip that I have, which is about a 00 tip. And I use that for the eyes and the mouth. And for the nose, you saw that I just piped a circle and then just drew it out with no pressure to give the point to the nose. And I used the number 1 tip for the royal icing for the nose. And here's just my finished snowman. So I put a little snow detail on the hat, on the top, and then on the brim. And then I used a Q-tip dipped into my rose or pink luster dust to give color to the cheeks. And then I just dusted everything with a little luster dust because, you know, in my fantasy world, my snowman is outside and it's snowing, so it's kind of glistening. There's a little light reflection. That's day 9. I, again, as always, really enjoyed it. Actually, when I was doing this, I realized that I have never made a snowman in real life. Kind of sad, I know.